Hello, welcome everyone to another Nintendo eShop update video. I'm coming at you live from the Switch. We're here checking out the recent releases for the week, along with bestsellers and up-and-coming games that are coming soon to the eShop. So, to start things off, let's check out all the new releases since our last update. The first new release that we have is GONNER by Raw Fury. So let's take a look at this. Already, nice artwork. Hand-drawn, it looks good, it looks tasty and smooth. Lots of pastel colors, you know, this looks like the type of game where it's hand-drawn. I could see it being that. Look at that giant tooth-gappy whale. You know what, that's a Madonna whale right there. Alright, so the game is $12.99. Now please remember, this is the Canadian North American eShop, so price may vary depending on where you're located, along with release dates and game titles themselves. So, this game is rated E10+. Let's see what they have to say about it. GONNER is a tough-as-hell, procedurally generated 2D platformer with roguelike elements, following the largely misunderstood and altruistic IKK on a journey to cheer up his only friend in this world, a giant land-bound whale named Sally, by searching for just the right trinket in the deep and dark places nearby. GONNER is also a story about friendship between IKK, death, and a space whale named Sally. You will die a lot. This is by design, but it's not made to feel unfair. You'll eventually get the hang of GONNER, so don't lose your head. But even if you do, it's okay, because we have a lot of replacement heads that you can use. Procedurally generated, every time you play the game, the levels will be different and present unique challenges and opportunities. The game features unlocks. You'll be able to choose from a variety of passive and active abilities at the beginning of each run, so be sure to experiment with all of them and find the playstyle that best suits you. Secret areas exist in the world of GONNER, and these areas will get you different items that you can then always use from the beginning of each run. We're not going to tell you how you get to these areas, or what the criteria is for even finding them, because secrets, duh. Music, it's really freaking good music. Good luck. So the game supports, for its languages, Japanese, English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Dutch, Portuguese, Russian, Korean, and Chinese. Wow, that's a mouthful. It also supports all 3 play modes. It only takes up 300 megabytes, and it's a one-player game categorized in the platform shooter action adventure genre. Whoa, that is a busy description. Moving on next, we have ourselves Shephy by Arc System Works. Look at that, nice white background. I like that, that's nice. Shephy, look at that, that's cool. That looks like a textbook drawing. Alright, what is this about? It's a card game? I'm guessing it's a card game. Alright, Sheepdog. Look at that. Lots of Japanese writing on those cards. That one sheep goat is fucking the other one. Do you see that? Do you see that event card? That's the get fucked card, dude. And then the enemy sheep is a black sheep. Wow. Wow, okay, this game looks... Look at that fucking doggy style! Be fruitful? Dude. What the fuck is going on here? What is with these golden hooves? Flourish? What the fuck? Dominion? There's like a fucking god sheep? Oh, and there are episodes too. The hell. Oh shit, dude. Alright, that's a little bit darker than I expected. You can pick up Shephy for $6.99. It is rated T for teen. Shephy, the single-player card game with cute and lovely illustration that keeps players coming back for more, is now available on the Nintendo Switch. Increase the number of sheep. The main goal of the game is to increase your sheep count to 1,000. Using a combination of the event cards, achieve the goal before the deck is emptied 3 times. Let's go, sheep! Beginner friendly, practice mode enabled. In the tutorial and practice mode, you'll be able to enjoy the game while familiarizing yourself with the rules of Shephy. There's no limit to the number of sheep you can increase to in challenge mode. Increase the sheep count as much as possible before the deck is emptied 3 times. Enjoy the story of Shephy in the special post-love game mode. In this mode, special sets of rules may apply along each part of the story, so the game can be enjoyed differently. Enjoy playing games at your own pace. Enjoy playing single-player games? Enjoy solving puzzles? Do you enjoy sheep? If yes, Shephy is the perfect game for you. The game supports Japanese, English, Korean, and Chinese. It supports all 3 play modes. It is 160 megabytes, and it is categorized in the board game puzzle genre. Alright, that seems pretty cool. Next, we have another NEOGEO game, Metal Slug 2. I'm a fan of the Metal Slugs. I like me some slugs that are metal. You know what? Metal Slug is alright, dude. I used to play that in the arcade. It was pretty tight. It was pretty rad, man. Alright, so $9.87, odd price, but whatever. It's rated T for teen. This time around, the world is the battlefield. Jump back in your slug for more amazing action. Metal Slug 2 is an action game released by SNK in 1998. Players can choose from Marco, Tamra, Eri, and Theo, with the aim of defeating Mordrin's rebel army, which is plotting a coup once again. In addition to the heavy machine guns and shotguns from the previous games, new weapons such as laser guns have been added for even more battle variations. Nice, sounds good in my book. Oops. Alright, so the game supports Japanese, English, Spanish, French, German, and Italian, all 3 play modes. It is a very tiny 94 megabytes and is categorized in the action arcade genre. Up next, we have ourselves Vaccine by Rainy Frog. Look at this. Ooh, that's a little bit rough looking, but you know what? This is supposed to be a randomly procedural, like, roguelike zombie survival game, so you know what? I'm a big fan of those types of games. And it seems like it would have tank controls, like old Resident Evil. So Vaccine just came out. It's $12.69, rated M4 Mature, which is rare for the Switch so far. 30-minute time limit and random layouts. Classic survival horror reinvented. Find a vaccine for your infected friend before the time runs out. But beware, your friend will relapse sooner or later, and you will have to find a new vaccine in a new randomly built house. If you be able, uncover the mystery to save your friend once and for all. Will you be able? Uncover. Wow. Vaccine is a new approach on survival horror inspired by those of the 90s. You can choose between the 2 members of a special biohazard rapid response team, each starting with their own unique differential abilities. They are trapped in a strange house populated by dangerous mutated creatures. They will have to find a vaccine for another team member who's infected with a deadly virus. Unless you uncover the mystery of the house, every time you bring back the vaccine, the infected team member will relapse, and you'll be presented with a new randomly rebuilt house. You'll be able to gain experience points from different actions, and use them on skills you think will be more beneficial, bringing a more tactical approach compared to games it takes inspiration from. The game supports English, Spanish, French, German, as well as all 3 play modes. Its required space is just over 300 megabytes, and it is categorized in the action, arcade, adventure, shooter genre. Alright, that one seems actually pretty cool in my book. I believe it's already on my wish list, yeah. So, that's a maybe game. That one I've been checking out. Another really cool game this week, BulbBoy by BulbBoy. I took a look at this game a while back on our 2nd installment of Survive One Night, our Halloween One Night Stand series, and you know what? This game is fantastic. I played it on Steam a couple years back. Great game, very fun. Cool concept and cool artwork. Multi-award winning 2D horror puzzle adventure about a boy with a glowing head, hence the name BulbBoy. One gloomy night, BulbBoy wakes suddenly from a frightening nightmare to discover that evil has overshadowed the Bulb House. His family has disappeared and there are horrid monsters lurking in the shadows. Gather the courage and use his glass head to save everything he loves. BulbBoy is an intuitive 2D point-and-click horror adventure game about a boy with a glowing head. Alright, it's a bulb. Inspired by Machinarium and goblins, solve puzzles, defeat wicked monsters, and reveal BulbBoy's abilities to unfold a twisted tale. Oh, and don't forget to save your grandpa Raffin and Moth Dog from the frightening darkness. Key features include explore the Bulb House that is full of frightening creatures, defeat the evil in all its forms, and bring the light back. Being a boy that is a bulb comes with many talents. Not only does your head light up and allow you to survive electrical shocks, but it can also be unscrewed for use in strange places. Play as other family characters, relive BulbBoy's childhood memories to uncover the mystery of the story. No dialogue, just bubble speech. Watch the story unfold in animated clouds. There are things in the house waiting to be revealed, including secrets. There's also poop, in many sizes and proportions. The game supports English, all 3 play modes. It's 800 megabytes, 1 player, and it is categorized as an adventure puzzle game. So that's pretty cool. Alright, next up we have Implosion by Fly High Works. It is $16.99, and it is rated T for teen. It looks to be a type of mech game. You got some cutscenes there. I don't know if you can change those to English or not. From the cutscenes, the style and graphics look a little bit rough, but sometimes, you know, the screenshots can be misleading. Implosion is a sci-fi hack-and-slash game where the protagonist fights against enemies known as Zaxta, using WM3 War Mech 3 battlesuits. The story? 20 years after the fall of Earth, the remaining survivors of the human race once again face the threat of extinction from an unknown life form known as Zaxta. The humans developed a countermeasure technology, creating a series of battlesuits through a program dubbed the War Machine 3 Ride the Avalon, one of the deadliest battlesuits made, and defend your people. Gameplay includes Implosion is a hack-and-slash adventure game. Clear each stage of the game to move forward. Combine 2 action controls, slash, attack, and heavy blow to destroy your enemies. There's a fully scored orchestral music track. There's high-quality graphics. There's characters that are voice-acted, and there is explosive gameplay. The game supports Japanese, English, Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, Russian, Korea, as well as Chinese. It supports all 3 play modes. It takes up 3 gigabytes. It's 1 player, and it is categorized as an action game. Alright. Lastly, the newest recent release we have is the Splatoon 2 Splatfest World Premiere. This is a free download, so be sure to pick this bad boy up. The Splatfest World Premiere will be taking place July 15th between 3 and 7 p.m. That is Pacific time, so please transfer that to your own time zone. So essentially, you got cake versus ice cream, and we're going to be having a crazy battle to welcome the premiere of Splatoon. So there you go. Basically, it's like a free demo for the first launch night. This free Splatoon 2 Splatfest World Premiere demo event pits cake fans against ice cream fans. Which one am I a bigger fan of? I'm actually not a big fan of either. But because they include cupcakes, I'd go with cake. Cake versus ice cream, a battle for the ages. Choose your side and fight to prove its delectable dominance in the Splatoon 2 World Premiere demo. Download the free demo and do battle for your team on Saturday, July 15th. Get a sneak peek before the full game comes out on July 21st. Alright, so it's another thing where it's like we're doing timed releases, just like the last one. So I guess I'll take a look at it, and we'll be representing Team Cake. You know what? Even though the cake's a lie, I still back the cake. Now, in terms of best sellers, what do we got here? Right now, the top 3 best sellers this week on the eShop: Minecraft, Snake Pass, which got a pretty big update. There's, like, Ghost Trials, there's, like, new maps and shit. There's Ocean Horn, cool game. ARMS, a little bit still salty about ARMS. And, of course, Mario Kart. And Snipperclips. Snipperclips has never fallen from the top. Snipperclips, dude, that's gotta get a sequel. Also, Mighty Gunvolt, gonna be getting some bonus characters, including Shovel Knight characters, so keep an eye out for that. Pretty cool. And yeah, so these are basically the top 15. They're all pretty cool, pretty fun games. Sadly, NBA Playgrounds still does not have online play, which is kind of killing it for me. But coming soon to the Nintendo eShop, we have a few games coming up. We have Death Squared coming on the 13th. We have Splatoon 2, one of the big AAA titles for July, coming out on the 21st. And then a little bit later, we have Fate, Extella, the Umbral Star. I believe I said that right. And then coming way in September, we have Pokken TournamentT DX. I was going to say Pokemon Tournament. As well as, right before Halloween, we have Super Mario Odyssey. So I look forward to checking out all of these games with you. And thank you very much for tuning into this week's update. If you guys enjoy these weekly updates, please remember to leave a like down below, and maybe even subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss another update. And as always, I look forward to hearing your comments. feel free to leave a comment, tell me what game you want me to pick up, or even what game you're picking up this week. So until next update, thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time.